Yeah.
All right, everyone. We live. Hopefully, I didn't mess anything up. But we're here, Weathermen versus Texas Two-Step. Two teams with records that I'm currently unaware of right now because I'm not looking at the rankings. But Max is captaining the Weathermen with a win and a loss record of some sort, joined by Quinn and Cowboy. And Jeff is captaining Texas Two-Step, who has a win and loss record of something and something, joined by Karthik and Beth. Let's get going. Y'all know the rules. You know how it goes. Weatherman goes first. Texas goes second. We start with wordplay.
Wordplay. I'm down to double.
Do we want to do it?
I'm down to double.
Double.
Not a fucking
We're
chance.
saved it, not a number one.
A double.
We're waiting for sports. There's got to be sports this time, surely.
For sure, there's got to be sports. That's all I'm asking for, too.
Not me.
Weatherman doubling, Texas doing nothing. Here is an introduction slide to the wordplay. It's a missing vowels clue. So you'll be shown the prompt and the answer to the prompt. However, the answers will only show the consonants in order. All the vowels are missing. It's your job to figure out what the answer is utilizing just the consonants. The consonants will be spaced out, but that's not an indication of how many words are in the answer, nor which letters are in the same word. There's your example. Are there any questions on how this works?
Only connect, represent, baby.
Sounds like no questions, so we'll get started. Weatherman, here is your mission vowels clue. Name this capital city and its country.
And its country. And its capital city and its country.
Oh, Vienna, Austria.
Oh, yep. Good answer. Yep.
Final answer.
Yep, that is correct for 2 big points.
Yes, sir.
That I would have been real confused.
I was ready.
I would have got that one. I actually
second
had
of
that one. I would have held this.
Over to Texas. Here is your missing vowels clue. Name this capital city and its country.
It's Kiev, Ukraine.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
Kiev, Ukraine. Final answer.
It is Kiev, Ukraine. All right, we start off 2-1. Moving into music.
No. Nope.
Silence is all I need to know. We're going to move on in. Weatherman, here is your music question. Which of the following artists was not named Best New Artist at the Grammys? And here is your image.
I have a hunch.
Who's C?
That was my question.
I don't know.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
I feel like I know her, too, and I just cannot think of it.
10 seconds.
Go with your hunch, Quinn. I mean, I don't
think-
like any of these.
I think it's Kendrick. I think it's B.
I was going to say Kendrick. I know he lost Grammy of the Year to Mac Miller, so.
All right. Kendrick Lamar, final answer. B.
Kendrick Lamar, which is answer choice B, is the correct answer. Well
Yes,
done.
sir.
Would have never
Who
known.
is he? I thought it was going to be homophobic for asking, but I'm glad that.
C
Yeah,
is Alessia Cara.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know who that is.
Who is Leslie Cara? Is that homophobic?
No, not really.
Okay, good.
Moving on. Here's Texas Two-Step. You have the same question. Which of the following artists was not named Best New Artist at the Grammys? And here's your image.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm assuming Dua Lipa probably won. Childish Gambino's been like a Grammy's favorite for a long time.
First
You
of all,
want to
that's
do-
not Childish Gambino. That's Chance the
I'm
Rapper.
sorry, it's talking about Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill myself. Who?
Which
10 seconds.
D is my nemesis, Lizzo. I think.
5 seconds.
I want to say Chance, but I don't know.
You need an answer from Texas.
Let's do Chance, sure.
Chance B. Final answer.
Incorrect. Weatherman for the steal.
Really?
That's not a very flattering angle for Meghan Trainor. I feel like she
He's skinny now, too,
has.
so.
I think
Also-
she's gotten it.
So Dua Lipa or
Do we
Lizzo?
want to say Dua Lipa?
I'm down with Dua Lipa.
Need an answer?
Yeah, let's go do
I'm down
it.
with Dua Lipa.
C.
Said
final
Dua.
answer.
Yeah.
She remains your nemesis, Jeff, for a reason. Because it is.
Oh, Lizzo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
I'm surprised Chance won it because I thought he wasn't nominated because he was streaming everything for free back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
That's what I
exactly. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Well,
Lizzo was in
no.
the same year as Billie Eilish.
Oh, well, that's why.
Television is next.
Nothing.
I wish we could have double dipped, and I would have. We could have.
Right.
Alrighty. Sounds like nothing for anyone, so we'll head on in. Weatherman, here's your question. Name the TV show from the episode titles Retired Janitors of Idaho, Connor's Wedding, and Which Side Are You On?
The Goldbergs. I don't know. Idaho.
The janitors of Idaho. Connor's wedding.
Connor.
I have got nothing here.
You've got 10 seconds.
I have zero clue.
We're gonna go with
3, 2, 1. You need
Parks and
answer?
Recreation. Final answer.
No, Texas.
Do I have anything?
They said the
No.
Goldbergs at some point. It could be the middle, maybe. Wait, was there a character called? No, that's Axel was the main
5
guy.
seconds.
It could also be no.
3,
Something.
2, 1.
The
Really?
Goldbergs final answer.
No.
Yeah.
This is Succession.
Oh,
Never
never
seen
seen it.
Oh,
Never seen it.
That's
That's a wild episode list for that show, but okay.
Yeah.
well, other teams have had this match and they've gotten it. Moving on. Texas.
Just haven't seen the show. That's it.
I've only seen like the first season.
Here you go. Name the TV show from the episode titles The Meaning of Dreams, Mysterious Monkeys, and Full Moon Party.
What was Succession on? Is it on Apple?
It's on HBO. So I feel like this is something like like White Lotus.
I think that's a good guess if we're gonna guess at all.
Do you want to double dip here or no?
Do you have a second
What's
answer?
another answer?
I was gonna think like Euphoria just because it's another HBO show, but I have no idea. It's not a strong guess by any means.
I will, because we didn't use it last time. I will double dip.
Yeah.
Okay, we're double dipping.
So,
First
we're-
answer.
White Lotus, final answer.
Yep, it is the White Lotus.
Good job.
His latest season.
I think two of these are from the last season, and I think the Mysterious Monkeys is season 1.
Never seen it.
Nor have
We
I.
didn't use it last time, so may as well.
I've seen it. I just don't pay.
After you said it, honestly, I wouldn't put it together. But after you said it, I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
There you go. There's your sports.
There you go, Jeff.
Double.
Double down.
Yeah.
Weatherman?
No.
No, already. It's 3-2, by the way, in favor of the Weathermen. Here we go with the question. Name the NFL division based on the head coaches Gannon, Shanahan, McDonald.
NFC West. That's the.
I was going to say the NFC West. Thank you, Karthik. I was going to
Oh
say
my god.
Karthik.
the NFC
We
West.
were gonna get there, so it's okay. But it is the NFC West.
Yeah,
Final
I already knew.
answer.
Final answer,
Thank
yeah, it's the NFC West.
I've been there. I know the pain. I know
I knew
the
Shanahan was over there, and I knew Gannon.
But trust me. Yeah.
Well, hopefully Karthik can answer for his own team on the 2-point question. That is
Yeah.
This
name
is
the
our
NFL
turn.
division based on the head coaches Campbell, LaFleur, O'Connell.
That's
It's the
NFC.
NFC North.
North. Yep, because it's the Lions
Dan
and
Campbell,
and-
and then
and
the
the
Packers.
Packers, yep.
Yeah. It's the NFC North. Final answer.
It is. We're all knotted up at 4.
Good
Well
shit.
I knew
done.
that.
Yeah, Campbell, LaFleur, O'Connell. Thankfully.
Alrighty.
Oh man, that's embarrassing.
We knew anyways, Karthik, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You're not really blowing. But
For the record, both teams have their extra time. Weatherman, you also have your double dip. So does anyone want any time on this one?
No.
No. Alrighty. Weathermen, here we go. In Tibetan Buddhism, the dead are believed to spend up to 49 days in Bardo before this 13-letter word happens.
reincarnation.
Ooh. If you counted 13, I like that.
Reincarnation. Final answer.
Yep, I like it as well because it's the right answer.
I like how you counted on your fingers. I would have done that. I would have done that under camera. I would have been sitting here like this under camera counting, but no, it's each their own.
Alrighty, Texas, here's your religion question to tie it back up. In Hinduism, it's the law of cause and effect by which one's actions influence one's present and future lives.
Karma.
Karma. Yeah. I would have.
Yeah, this time it's actually
karma. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Karma, final answer.
Fuck you, Steph, for taking my punchline. Yes, this week Karma.
I love you.
For those who didn't watch Texas Guess Karma last week. Oh, that's not.
Hey! I just point out, Carl, that Karma was technically one of many old Hindu
Oh,
names.
give me a break. Moving on. Movies. Does he want time? No time. No time. Alrighty. We move on to the Weathermen. You're going to name the movie based on the movie poster. Good luck.
Cloverfield.
All right.
Wow.
Whatever Marston said, final answer.
Nerd. Yep.
Yeah.
Field it. Alrighty.
Never
Texas.
heard of that movie.
What?
That's
There's
wild.
3 of
Anyway,
them.
that's your photo or your poster, Texas.
What a terrible photo.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry.
It's Cape Fear, because this is a really creepy, awful movie, but I'm like 99% sure it's Cape Fear.
Go for it.
Okay.
Cape Fear, final answer.
An awful movie that gets you the points. Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's
Well done.
De Niro is so fucking creepy in that movie. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's literal like molestation on camera. It's awful.
Girl, why is this score not scrolling?
I don't like that description.
It's
Was
really
what?
bad. Like,
Why is the score not scrolling?
Oh, because I have to click it and I
Oh.
get rid of it. Because it's now time for the bonus.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude.
I just have no score, so I was curious.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, tied up 6-6. Great score. It's a shootout, so we're going to go back and forth 5 times. I'll read the prompts twice, and then we'll start with the Weathermen. Alrighty, here we go. According to, and this is beginning of 2024 for the record.
Okay.
It should really affect your your answers here, but that's to help you. According to Variety, what are the 20 best TV shows of all time? Once again, according to Variety, what are the 20 best TV shows of all time? And we start with the Weathermen.
Game of Thrones.
Sure. Game of Thrones, final answer.
Incorrect. Over to
Really?
Texas.
Wow.
I was thinking old school, but
I'm gonna say I think The Wire is for sure one. The Wire, final answer.
The Wire is one. Over to
Breaking
Weathermen.
Bad.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Okay. Breaking Bad, final answer.
Correct. Back over to Texas.
The West Wing.
West Wing is a solid option. I'm not sure about it, but it is a really highly rated. Yeah, West Wing, final answer.
Incorrect. Back over to the Weathermen for
Max,
round
do
three.
we go?
Lost?
I was gonna say Lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Lost, final answer.
Nope. Back over to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I was thinking like old school, like a MASH thing.
Mash
Oh, yeah,
Mash is where I was gonna go.
Mash,
Mash, yeah, Mash, final answer.
Nope. Back over to Weather.
The Office, yeah.
True.
Okay. I mean, we don't really have anything to go off of, so like.
Yeah, I don't know if it's drama.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
yeah.
Office, final answer.
What'd you say? Sorry.
The Office.
Oh, ew, God, no. Over to Texas.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
I got The Sopranos, final
Okay, go
answer.
with your
Yes, 100%. That's where I went.
Sopranos is correct. Over to Weather. You need to stay alive.
Like I'm just thinking iconic shows, The Simpsons, but that might be.
That's what I don't know.
It's not. That's not where this is going.
Like
We need,
Band
like,
of Brothers. I don't know if a
5
miniseries counts.
Band of Brothers, final answer.
Band of Brothers is incorrect. So Texas will take the bonus round.
I was gonna
Wow.
say next and Sons of Anarchy, but
The answers from 20th to 1st, 60 Minutes, Playhouse 90, The Golden Girls, The Oprah Winfrey Show, All in the Family, SNL, The Twilight Zone, Succession again,
Gosh, what a joke.
Sesame Street, Cheers, Roots, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Seinfeld, The Wire, Sex and the City, Breaking Bad, The Simpsons,
Oh, sorry. Sir.
The Sopranos, Mad Men, and the number one show according to Variety is I Love Lucy.
Yeah, this is a wild.
The joke.
that is all over the place.
It's a wild list. I would have
It's a
never
wild
gotten.
list. Let's
There's a-
just
That is
we're having
crazy.
a-
Especially over Game of Thrones is crazy. I think,
Yeah.
but
I mean, the last season ended it, just like the same thing with Lost. Like, you
I've
can't-
never
Yeah, I was about to say Lost was a no. That was a
That does
awful
not. The last
ending.
season does not ruin that show. I stand by that.
I mean, I think that several seasons inside of the show were kind of, but they had a writer's strike, so it's like,
Oh,
That's
my
a
lord.
that's a
Yes.
wild list though. Sorry, Quinn, for not listening to The Simpsons. I was like, are they even going for comedy? It just didn't make sense.
Those were just all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Texas two-step just has their extra time. Weatherman, you still have your extra time and your double dip.
What's
Does
score?
anyone
Eight.
want extra time here?
It's 8-6.
Okay.
8-6.
Not us.
Correct.
Yeah, not us. I know. Yeah.
We're good.
Can we
Sounds
also
like
talk about
no
mash not being on the list? That's insane.
Sounds like no extra time, so we'll start with Weatherman. Name this mother sauce of French cuisine made from a white roux, milk, and seasoned with ground nutmeg.
I don't think they have this at Whataburger.
I didn't study the menu well enough.
I'm thinking like an aioli. Is that French?
No, it's Italian.
Like remoulade. Is that French?
I can go with that. I can get down with that.
Sure. Remoulade. Final answer.
Texas for the steal.
is it beurre blanc?
Oh, that sounds great.
I mean, that's a white sauce, so I'm assuming.
I don't think it
I have
is.
no idea.
I'm blanking. I
5
literally know this, but I can't pull my head. But yeah, should go with it because we got nothing
3.
better.
Beurre blanc, final answer.
It's a B word, looking for bechamel.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Never
Nope.
getting that.
Yep.
Nope.
Right.
And I could literally see in my head, and my mind was just like not pulling it.
To Texas. Name this sauce from Argentina made from parsley, chili peppers, garlic, olive oil, oregano, and red wine vinegar.
I think that is
I didn't even hear what he said.
correct. Chimichurri?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Chimichurri, final answer.
It is chimichurri to take a 9-6 lead, or in this case, 69. Everyone say nice.
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 To the team that had this yesterday and didn't say nice, you're on my shit list.
We know.
I should have gotten bechamel. I'm gonna kick myself for that forever.
Don't kick
And
yourself.
not giving the other
No
team
one
an
was gonna get
answer.
this.
You're gonna kick yourself up for that instead of the other thing you did.
Yeah, right. I think there are worse things today.
He's wearing an App State shirt. He probably knows it anyways. Like, you know.
Any extra time?
No.
No.
Alrighty, we'll kick off with the Weathermen. Along with white, what 2 other colors make up the BP logo?
Green and yellow.
Yeah. Green and yellow. Final answer.
Yep, green and yellow is correct. Over to Texas two-step. Here is your brand's question. Along with white, what 2 other colors make up the FedEx logo?
Purple and orange.
Well,
Purple
yeah,
and orange. Yeah, purple and orange, final answer.
Yep,
I was literally at FedEx yesterday.
the category. Well done. We put the corrects in here. Alrighty, it is now 10-7 as we move into art.
Jeez.
Anytime on art.
Nope.
Alrighty, here we'll start with the Weathermen. Name the artist from the following painting.
Oh, that's Banksy, right?
Oh, I'm down with Banksy. Yeah,
Sure.
it's a Banksy, isn't it?
I mean,
Yes.
he's weird, so
Yeah. Let's try it. Banksy. Final answer.
Yep, Banksy it is.
The only.
I
I'm
would've
really
gone
hoping
with
ours
that.
is in graffiti too, because I don't think I know another graffiti artist. But
Yeah.
10-8 as we move into Texas's art question. Spoiler alert, same question. Name the artist. Here you go.
Just say it again. They're tricking us.
yeah,
It's not. I'm trying to. Is that like a signature down in there somewhere?
Yeah, right. The LARO could be like LaRoche or something.
They
like
do.
that.
yeah, I like that. LaRoche, final answer.
Over to the Weathermen.
is it Keith Haring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith Haring.
Wow, fellas, good job.
I heard final answer, and it is Keith Haring. Well done.
I have no idea.
I've seen it, but I just don't know who it is.
It is
I sure as fuck have never seen
10-9. As
job,
we
Tim.
move into trivia math.
Extra time.
Use a
This one?
pen. Yeah, extra time.
Extra time.
Extra time, yeah.
Okay, time.
Everyone's taking time.
Oh shit!
Alrighty, so that means Texas two-step, you are done with all your power-ups. Weatherman, you have your double dip, but you can't use it this round because you have extra time.
Mhm.
Alrighty, 45 seconds for the Weathermen. Here we go. The number of legs spiders have minus the number of wives Henry VIII had.
It's 2.
The final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. I know this is a spider.
I know that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with
2,
that.
final
I'm
answer.
with you.
Yep, 2. It is 8 minus 6.
Excellent.
Force the headed dine.
And now we are all tied up 10-10. Texas two-step to retake the lead. 45 seconds. The number of legs insects have plus the number of U.S. presidents holding office before George Washington.
George Washington was
Plus.
the first one.
I don't know what
So
you
are we
said.
gonna say 6?
Yeah. 6 plus 0, right?
20 seconds.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm hesitating, but I'm fine with it. All right, we're gonna say 6 final answer.
Don't hesitate. It is 6 plus 0.
It actually is not. It's 15 because there were 9 presidents before Washington under the Articles of Confederation, but that's a different point. So
They were not the United States of America.
they sure were.
They were not.
They were. Google it. Who's the first president of the United States? It's gonna be John Hanson.
Say George Washington.
Before George Washington. No, you can Google.
Look
But
at
anyway,
Jeff fighting
right.
for his team to be wrong.
I know, right?
Right?
No, it was a
Yeah.
political science question in one of my classes, and
We're
I
not
got extra
pulling
points
out
for
scores
it.
here. Alrighty. It is 11-10 in favor of Texas. Only power up left is the weather menu of your double dip. So we're going to move straight into science. Here we go. Weathermen. Atoms are comprised of 3 main subatomic particles. Which of the subatomic particles have a negative charge?
Electron.
Come on.
Final answer.
Yep, and we're all tied.
Did you just answer for them again?
Perfect did, in fact.
We knew what it was.
Yeah, I know.
I said, come on.
Okay. I thought you did it. I was like,
I thought you said electron.
No, I
like,
said come on,
I know that it's
easy.
easy, but like,
Yeah. I said, come on.
we're gonna get like, what's the atomic mass of like uranium or something?
I know, right?
I don't think you are.
Okay, don't read my mind. Here's your
Okay.
question. There are 3 rock types. Which rock type is formed from the cooling and solidification of magma or lava?
Is that igneous?
It is igneous. I was gonna give you to see. Yeah, it's igneous. Final answer.
It is igneous. Well done.
Ours
It
is
is
so much harder. What the fuck?
No, that was still easy. There's only 3: igneous,
I know.
know
but
either
the rock
igneous,
are, like-
sedentary, and metamorphic.
Yeah,
It's-
correct.
I
both
got you.
knew it
Pretty good.
immediately. It's 12-11 in favor of Texas. This is the final round. Weathermen, give me 2 answers because you might as well.
Why not?
Well, might as well. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go to Weathermen. Which of the following words is misspelled? Separately, entrepreneur, accommodate, or occurrence?
I want to say accommodate looks wrong. I think it's only 1 M. But we can double dip. The only other one I think that's
I think
the only other one I think is spelled wrong separately.
I think separate is SEPE. Is it not?
no.
Yeah, it could be. So we can
One
double
of the-
dip.
Okay, double dip,
Okay, first answer
accommodate. Final answer.
is incorrect. 10 seconds for your
Yeah.
second.
No, the
Let's-
second one
let's-
is occurrence. Occurrence is wrong. So occurrence. Final answer.
Max going on his own with occurrence, and it is occurrence to keep the game.
Oh,
I was so excited
Okay.
that y'all were talking yourselves. No.
Yeah,
I
got Max.
Oh my
I
god, we're gonna
yeah,
get
I
it. We're
was-
gonna get a steal on a
Yeah.
double tap on a multiple choice. I'm like, I cannot believe this is happening.
Yeah.
It is 12-12. The game rests on this question, or maybe in overtime. We'll have to see. But Texas two-step, time to quiz you on your spelling knowledge for the win. Which of the following words is misspelled? Definitely, liaison, conscientious, or millennium?
Millennium. There's 2
Millennium,
ends.
2 ends. Yeah, millennium. Final answer.
And Texas two-step will take the
Hell
victory.
yeah.
Well
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
13
I was here to
to
look
12.
GG's,
And guess what?
guys.
We only ended 3
Yeah.
minutes late. So look at
Yeah.
that.
Hey, that was
CLC.
we
A guy
came
to
in.